Hey everyone! I'm back with a new quiz, and this time we're diving into the Acts of the Apostles Part 1. In today's quiz, we'll take a closer look at the apostles' journey as they spread the gospel. Let's jump right into the first question. Who wrote the book of Acts? Book of Acts was written by Luke. The book of Acts is actually Luke's second account, addressed to Theophilus. How long did Jesus appear to his disciples after his resurrection before ascending into heaven? Jesus appeared after 40 days from his resurrection. After his resurrection, Jesus appeared to his disciples over a span of 40 days, giving them many convincing proofs that he was alive. Next question. Listen carefully to this statement. Men of Galilee, why do you stand here looking into the sky? This same Jesus, who has been taken from you into heaven, will come back in the same way you have seen him go into heaven. Who said this? The one who said this is the angels. You can read about this in Acts 1 verses 10 until 11. Who was chosen to replace Judas Iscariot as one of the 12 apostles? The one who replaced Judas Iscariot was Matthias. Peter suggested finding a replacement for Judas, who had betrayed Jesus and taken his own life. Two candidates were proposed, Matthias and Joseph. After praying, they cast lots, and the lot fell to Matthias.
Hey there, next question. Do you know what Quiz Alkitab means in English? You got it. Quiz Alkitab means Bible quiz in English. We are a non-profit foundation in Indonesia. We are on a mission to provide modern Bible learning tools to all Bible readers and churches in Indonesia. You can support our mission by subscribing to this channel and also sending your donations to the YouTube Super Thanks button below. Don't forget to check our other platforms as well. Let's continue.
On what Jewish festival did the Holy Spirit come upon the apostles? The festival was called Pentecost. This event is described in Acts 2 verses 1 until 13. In the Old Testament, Pentecost was a harvest festival held 7 weeks after Passover. By the time of Jesus, it was also associated with the giving of the law at Mount Sinai. In the New Testament, Pentecost marks the day the Holy Spirit was poured out. What miraculous signs accompanied the coming of the Holy Spirit at Pentecost? The answer is a sound like a rushing wind, tongues of fire resting on each apostle, and they began speaking in different languages. You can read it in Acts 2 verses 2 until 4. Which apostle gave the first sermon after the Holy Spirit came at Pentecost? The apostle that gave the first sermon was Peter. Peter was the first to preach after receiving the Holy Spirit, quoting from the prophet Joel. How many people were baptized and added to the believers after Peter's first sermon? There were 3,000 people who were baptized and added to the believers. You can read about it in Acts 2 verses 41. What was the condition of the man healed by Peter at the beautiful gate of the temple? The answer is, he was lame. Peter performed the first recorded miracle after Jesus' ascension, healing the lame man. Which apostles were thrown into prison by the Sadducees? The apostles who were thrown into prison by the Sadducees were Peter and John. They were imprisoned by the Sadducees for preaching about the resurrection of the dead in Jesus. the Sadducees didn't believe in the resurrection or angels. That's all for today's quiz. Don't forget to like and share if you enjoyed this, and stay tuned for more. God bless you.